We just came off of an extremely emotional 3-game sweep at Ole Miss, and then we had FIU last Tuesday and Wednesday. I knew it was going to be a tremendous challenge for our young guys to bounce back after that emotional weekend, and it was a grueling 2-game stretch for us right there in the middle of the week.
FIU is a really good team. We knew they were playing well, so we knew going into the game that it wasn't just going to be a walk-through midweek game where we just kind of go out there and win easily. We knew they were a good team, and they beat us on Tuesday, and after the game we just kind of realized that we just needed to take a step forward and learn how to play well on midweek games after big weekends like we had at Ole Miss. So it was just kind of a growing point for us.
We came out, played a really good game Wednesday. We fought from behind. We came back. We kept battling, and then ultimately we're able to win the game Wednesday night.
And he drives it in the air, deep in the outfield, deep, gone!
You want to be as hot as you can be when you play good teams, and I think winning that game on Wednesday, kind of in the fashion that we did, helped us out going into Friday and Saturday and Sunday, just kind of having that momentum moving forward.
We knew Kentucky was going to be extremely well coached. They have a veteran type of team. They're an older group with a lot of juniors and seniors, and they've been through all the battles of the SEC.
With them coming in as number 13 team in the nation and, first in the SEC, we knew we were going to be up for a fight, and, we were looking forward to that challenge.
Hunter Stovall back in the lineup. I know how he's been chomping at the bits, a young man who loves to play the game of baseball and who has been hampered by injuries this year, but back in the lineup playing second base.
It was great just getting back on the field and having stuff come my way.
Having Hunter back on the field for us, it makes our team better. He's just a high energy type of kid, and then he brings that passion and love for baseball to the field every single day. I really think the addition of Hunter Stovall to our lineup makes us a better team.
And the Bulldogs are able to put Cody Brown out in left field. It's good to get Stovall's bat back in the lineup and to keep Cody Brown's bat in the lineup. Cody's been swinging the bat extremely well.
I've got background in the outfield, so making the transition from there to the infield and then infield back out there is not too hard. It's like riding a bike. That's what I said, and I went back out there and I feel like I settled in pretty nicely over the weekend.
First pitch, lined down the left field line. That's a base hit. Mangum's going to try to get two, and here comes a throw, and it's not in time. A double to start the bottom of the first for Jake Mangum. Now he pitches, breaking ball, hard hit, shortstop gets it, goes to second for one, relay to first is in time to get the double play. Mangum gets to third base. It's all up to Cody Brown if the Bulldogs are going to score here in the first inning.
Scoring first is always good, especially on a Friday when the score is probably going to be low because of two really quality arms on the mound. So anytime you can score first and kind of get that first punch in is a good feeling.
Swinging strike three, and Evan White swung on and missed it. That is strikeout number 3 and number 61 of the season. Pitch is hit in the air, into left. It should get a run home. Over to catch it is Cody Brown. The throw comes in towards third, and the run scores. We're tied at 1. Fly ball down the left side, maybe a play near the line, and the left fielder falls down. And the ball rolls away, and Cody Brown is streaking to third. He's waved home. He's headed for the plate, and he won't be a play because the cutoff man dropped the ball. The left fielder just fell down, and Cody Brown has an inside the park home run.
He just threw me a fastball, and he got me to roll over on the previous at bat, and he's throwing a pretty good two-seam. I just decided to stay back a little bit longer. Try to hit it in left field, got under it a little bit, and as I was running second base there, I saw the guy miss it and it kick away a little bit, so I was running to third base, looked back over, saw Coach Brownie, he was waving me, and got the green light to go home and turned it on.
Anytime you have some kind of crazy play like that happen, It just gives a lot of energy to your team. It kind of allows your team to catch its second win during the ball game. Extremely grateful for the break that we caught and allowed Cody Brown to get the inside the park home run.
There's a fastball. It's driven in the air, and that's in there for a base hit, and for more than a base hit as it got past Mangum, goes all the way to the wall, will drive in a pair of runs. Runner going to third, throw is not in time, and that will be a triple for Ricks, and he drives in 2, and Mississippi State has fallen behind Kentucky 4-2 here in the 9th inning.
Their 9th inning was just, it showed how veteran and how mature of a team they had. You know, they kept their poise, they kept their, you know, they stayed with their strengths. They didn't try to do too much at the plate, and ultimately they won the ball game on Friday.
We break the weekend down into 3 different battles, you know, to essentially win the war on the weekend. And, you know, battle number 1, we lost. We threw some good punches, but we didn't throw our best ones. And, you know, coming out on game 2, he said, you know, just throw your best punches every time you get an opportunity.
Hi, Dak Prescott here. After losing my mom to colon cancer in 2013, it became personal to me. It is the 2nd leading cancer killer. The good thing though, it can be prevented, it can be treated, and it can be beaten. So if you're 50 or older, get screened. Do it for me and do it for yourself.
Come see us at Gastroenterology Associates or Baptist Cancer Center.
Locations in Columbus and Starkville.
It's not very often that anybody in college baseball gets a chance to play in front of 15,000 people. Embrace the moment, embrace the opportunity to perform in front of our fans tonight, okay? Now, we talked about last night, us losing a really tough ball game to these guys, okay? That's only battle number 1. We've got battle number 2 right in front of us, right? If you win battle 2 and you win battle 3, you win the war, right? On the field, play your butt off tonight. Do everything you can to even up this series.
Yeah, boys! Come on, man, come on, energy, let's go. Go, 3, 1, 2, 3, go!
Another 3-2 pitch. Ground ball headed for left field. That's a base hit. Got the ground ball, got it in the right spot, rolls it through. Into left field, Evan White with a leadoff base hit. Kentucky has their leadoff man on base, and we're just underway. Pitch coming, fly ball, hit in the air, deep in the outfield. I don't think anybody's going to get to this one, and no, it is gone for a Pompey home run, and it's 2-0 Kentucky, and we've only had 2 guys come to the plate. So a single by White, a home run by Pompey, and not a good start for the right-hander Cole Gordon.
It took him a little bit to settle into the first inning. He gave up a quick 3 runs, and they were hitting some balls really hard. But Cole's such a warrior on the mound and such a fighter, you know, that he just wasn't going to be stopped, and he kept going and kept going and kept going, and, you know, he got better as the game went on.
It's hard for any pitcher to go out in the first inning and give up 3 runs and say, oh man, I'm done, this is it for the day, I'm going to get hit all around and everything. But Cole didn't do that. Cole kept his composure, kept filling up the strike zone. He pitches to contact and trust in us and everything, and his performance was unreal. It's all we could ask from him.
And there's a ball driven in the air, deep in the outfield, may go, could go, gone for a solo shot for Cody Brown. Well, he had it inside the Parker last night. This is number 5 of the year for the Bulldog senior, and he drills one over the right field wall. And Cody Brown starts it off for the Bulldog run here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And it's a 3-1 ball game. And if you want to make a comeback, it has to start somewhere, and this was a great place for it to start with Cody Brown.
They were up 3 runs at the time, and, you know, I was going to get my fastballs, and I just basically told myself not to miss it. Just be on time for the fastball and don't miss it. And, you know, he grooved me one, I pulled it foul. You know, he left the next fastball right in there, so that's what I was looking for.
We knew that we were going to be able to score some runs. We knew that, you know, we had plenty of time to come back and make it a game, and, you know, just we needed to chip away each inning. So Cody did a really good job of kind of breaking the door open for us and give us an opportunity to get that first run, and, you know, we built on that. We're able to come back.
Ground ball slowly hit, pitcher goes to get it, and now the first baseman to the pitcher. It's close, and he is safe. Good job by Alexander hustling down the line. There's a ball lifted in the air into the outfield. Carson over. It's not that deep, but they're going to try to score Alexander. Here comes a throw to the plate. Not in time. Alexander head fake slide scores. Here's the pitch, and there's a ground ball through the right side. That's a base hit. Lovelady will have to stop at second base. Pitch inside, hits him. Pitch to Rooker is with a lot of folks on base right now. Rooker has to look for a base hit. Pitch to him, and he drives it high and deep and going, and gone. A no-doubter from the time that it left the bat. It fell into the contractions out in left, and it was a long home run, a grand slam for the guy who's been the hottest hitter in the Southeastern Conference so far this season. And the Bulldogs take a 6-3 lead in the ball game.
The pitching coach goes out there to talk to the pitcher. I walk out to Rooker on the on-deck circle and ask him, hey, what's your plan? What do you think they're going to do? They've been pounding you inside for 2 straight days now. Do we want to make some kind of adjustment? And he looked at me and said, Coach, right before the pitcher releases the ball, I'm going to back off the plate a little bit. I'm not going to do it too soon, but right as he goes to release it, I'm going to go ahead and back off the plate. I'm going to look for a fastball in, and I'm going to hit an absolute nuke into the bleachers and all the fans out there in left field. And then less than 30 seconds later, I see him back off the plate. Pow! He hits a home run to left field. It's a grand slam. 14,000 people are going crazy. The excitement of the home run was so incredible, but just the fact that he actually called his shot was so cool. I'd never actually seen somebody do that before.
Brent Rooker getting up in that big situation there and, getting the job done, which he's done so many times before this year. And I don't think there's a person in that ballpark that didn't think he was going to hit a grand slam there. And, first pitch, he gets his fastball and he does what he does with it. And that changes the dynamic of the game, especially, at that moment right there. And, I feel like from then on we won that game, easily, hands down. I thought that was the ball game right there.
Pitch in the dirt, runner takes off, throw down, it may be in time, and the tag, and he is out, and the inning is over. Lovelady made a perfect throw to STOVALL, who had a tag for Mahan as he came into the bag. The 1-2 to Rooker. And he hits it in the air, deep in the outfield, retreating as Carson, still going back at the wall, leaps up. Did it get out? Yes, it did. He's hit another one out of the yard. Good effort by Carson. Thought he had maybe a shot at it. Rooker has homered again. Boy, what kind of zone is this kid in? 14 home runs this year, and the ball is just coming off his bat with great authority. The delivery, and there's a drive, and it is going, and it is gone. He's got 3 tonight. He's got 3 out of this yard tonight. What kind of a... It's unbelievable. Every time they throw a ball over the plate, it seems like he hits it out of the ballpark. What an exhibition of hitting. 4 for 4, 3 home runs plus a single, 6 runs driven into the ball game. Bulldogs with an 8-4 lead in the contest.
They were making good pitches. I was just able to put some good swings on balls. The second one was a changeup away with 2 strikes that, I was kind of sitting on a little bit, and I just was able to get enough barrel on to get it up the center. And the second one, the guy had really good velocity, so he just tried to beat me in with 2 strikes to the fastball, and I was able to just react to it and kind of get the head out enough to catch it on the barrel and get that one out to left.
I've never seen a performance like that, and I don't think I ever will again, unless he does it. So he's a special kind of guy. I mean, he's the nicest guy in the world. I can go to for anything. But then again, once he steps in those lines, it's time to go. And he locks us in and goes out there and he practices what he preaches.
Well, there's a well-hit ball. Deep in the outfield, chasing it is the left fielder, and that is evidently a ground rule double as it hit on the warning track and bounced over just to the left of the 376 sign. And they're going to intentionally, even with 2 men on the bases, they're going to intentionally pass Rooker to the boos of the crowd here at Dudy Noble Field. Bases are loaded. Ryan Gridley will come to the plate. Can he find a way to get a base hit and make Kentucky pay for the intentional pass?
Ryan does a really good job of handling that well, and he kind of wants that. He wants people to doubt him. He's one of those guys who kind of feeds off when people don't think he's good enough to do something.
Here comes the pitch. Hard hit ball right back through the middle, a base hit. That will drive in a couple of Bulldog runs. Throw comes towards the plate, but it'll be cut off. We have a 10-4 ball game, and Gridley, after the intentional pass to Rooker, rips a solid single up the middle for a base hit.
I love having Ryan Gridley hit behind Brent Rooker because he's going really, really well right now at the plate. He has a lot of confidence. He believes he can get a hit off of anybody right now. They made him beat him, and he did that. He went bullet back through the box, drives in 2 runs, and those extra 2 RBIs that padded the lead ultimately ended up helping us win the ballgame.
And he swings and he misses, and Self gets the strikeout in this ball game. Is in the record book.
Outstanding job. Hey, tonight we played in front of a special crowd, man, and you guys performed and put on an awesome show for everybody, okay? We win battle number 2 because it was an outstanding team effort, okay? Now tomorrow, okay, enjoy this one till midnight, okay, and then we turn our attention to battle number 3 tomorrow. If we show up focused and ready to play, take care of each and every fundamental part of the game, you'll love the results tomorrow afternoon. It's not going to be easy. It will not be easy. They will not lay down. There's no chance in heck they're going to do that. We've got to be able to bring it and bring our best effort and perform at a high level tomorrow in order to win battle number 3. You win tomorrow's battle, you win the series, and that's incredible.
At C Spire, I work for Roger. Some months he uses more data, some months he uses less. And I thought, why pay for data he doesn't use? So C Spire's unlimited plan now gives you cash back on your bill. Now, when Roger uses less data, he pays less. Unlimited with cash back on your bill. That works for Roger.
And C Spire works for you.
C Spire, customer inspired.
Taste the feeling.
Welcome back here to the ballpark where it's a beautiful sunshiny day. We're getting set to play baseball here on a Sunday afternoon, a rubber game of a 3-game series, Mississippi State and the Kentucky Wildcats.
Everything that we were about last night, we have to bring it again today, okay? Hey, when somebody is going to challenge you, when somebody calls you out, you step up and you go grab the ball game and you go win the baseball game, okay? If we get down early, so what? We've got 9 full innings to play. Get after this team today.
Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball, and it's going to get into the outfield for a base hit. 1 run has scored, another runner coming to the plate. He will score, and Kentucky will take that 3-run lead.
We don't want to back down. We're not going to dance. We want to get in the middle of the ring, and we want to throw punches. And I felt like our team really took that mindset into the game on Sunday after falling behind early. We kept chipping away. We kept chipping away.
And there's a drive headed for right center field, and that's in the gap. That is going to roll all the way to the warning track. Rooker is going to head to the plate. And the throw is headed in that direction, not in time. And how hot is Cody Brown right now? He's just driven in the second run for the Bulldogs in the ball game. Now the next pitch, and it's hit in the air, deep in the outfield, way back near the wall, off the wall. He'll get 2. He's going to stop at second with a stand-up double.
Elijah's a guy who's not started every game this year, but has really taken advantage of when he gets his chances. He's done a really good job coming off the bench at times, getting spot starts, getting some hits. So if he keeps swinging the bat well, you know, he's gonna force himself into the lineup some more. And you know, we as a team have all the confidence in the world in him.
The pitch, another changeup. He hits it the other way. That's going to drop in for a hit, and it gets away. It gets away from Ricks. It's going to go to the wall. Here comes STOVALL. Around third, he will score. And into third, there with a single and a 2-base error on the left fielder. And suddenly Mississippi State has tied up the ball game. The pitch. Ball in the air, deep in the outfield. Can somebody run it down? McNamee got to the ball and made the catch. And that will end the 6th inning. 7 in a row retired by Trey Jolly. He's come out of the bullpen and put together 4 scoreless innings.
Jolly was huge for us this weekend. I thought he came in there and he threw everything with conviction. Was beating hitters left and right, and came in and got 2 huge double plays for us to get us out of innings. And I thought he pitched very well, made a statement for himself and for this ball club.
For him to come in and throw as many innings as he did and do as good as he did was huge for our team. And honestly, I think that's what led us to a win on Sunday, was his performance.
On the pitch, bouncing ball. Gridley gets to it, steps on second, throws to first, got the double play. Nicely done by Ryan Gridley. Pitch to Mangum, and he lines it inside the bag at third, into the left field corner. Here comes a runner to the plate. The Bulldogs have a lead. Here comes another runner to the plate. The Bulldogs have a 2-run lead. The play is at third base. It gets away. The runner is going to try to score, and it's going to bounce away from the pitcher trying to back it up. And all the way around the bases go Mangum, and the Bulldogs get a 3-spot out of the play. Unbelievable.
Just a freak kind of play. He's hustling into third base. They're trying to make a throw to throw him out at third. They overthrow it. The pitcher's not backing up the catcher. He ends up running home, scoring, I believe, the go-ahead run at the time. He's such a high-energy type of player. He plays with a lot of emotion that you can really tell how important baseball is to him and how much he loves Mississippi State University.
Schenzer's pitch. He hits a long drive to left field, and it is going, gone. My goodness. First pitch hitting. Bragg hits one out of the yard. I mean, he got all of it. A 3-run homer for Harrison Bragg. A big pinch hit.
We talk all the time about being ready to come off the bench and help your team win, and we've been talking about it all year long, and our guys are finally starting to believe that even though they're not starting in the game, they're going to have an opportunity to impact the win, impact the team, and Harrison did that on Sunday. It's a 3-run home run. He's been waiting patiently for his turn. His BPs have been getting better and better as the year goes on, and so he made the most of his opportunity and hit a gigantic 3-run home run for us.
And here's the pitch. Breaking ball, strike 3, outside corner, game over. Just like that. The Bulldogs are in a first-place tie in the SEC Western Division.
Some of the older guys and I got together and we, had a little sit down, and we just said we're not doing this again. We're not going to be the last team in the SEC again, and maybe we needed to taste that getting swept on the road there just to kind of light the fire again for us. And I think we've really bounced back great from that.
South Carolina, we know they're one of the best teams in the conference. They probably have, either them or Florida has the best pitching rotation. In the SEC, they've got 2 or 3 guys who are predicted to go in the first round here in a couple months. So we're gonna have a real test going there.
It's going to be 3 days of high intensity, tough baseball games that we're going to have to play extremely well to be competitive out there. But like we keep talking about, I love our team. I love the way we're playing. We know we're going to be in for a dogfight, and we're looking forward to going to get into it.